Let's work on that blues progression from lesson 3 and add some cool stuff to it. So the first thing we're going to do is, last week we played it like this. Okay, so today we're going to play it like that. So palm muting happens when you hit the strings, those 2 strings for that power chord, and when we hit them, immediately we mute them. Gives it a little bit of a choppy sound. So that rock sound, that blues sound. Practice that, this chalk key. And of course there's different patterns with that too, but today we're just going to straight palm mute every note that we play. So practice that. Okay, so the other thing we want to enhance is the B section. Okay, the turnaround in B, where we just played it plainly. What we're going to do today is we're actually going to hit with your index finger the 6th fret here on the D string. Then we go to A, back to. The timing is all the same, it's just we're going to add this. That's going to be quite the stretch. Now you can practice that somewhere else at the lower section of the neck where the distance is not so big, just to get your pinky used to that. Okay, and you don't need to force that up here. That might take a little while, so you want to make sure that your hand position, that you bring your arm close to the body, and that's going to set up your hand position to reach further. If you're up there too much, you won't be able to reach. So you have to kind of pull your arm in a little bit. And that is a stretch, and you could injure yourself literally, right? You could overstretch and you'd be in pain for a few days. That's why I would suggest you do it down, just for practicing purpose. And then go up the neck, and as it gets wider, you stretch a little bit more. Let's practice that down here on G. And we know why this is G, because we studied the notes on the A string in lesson 3. So here we are at G. We make that same power chord as up here, same shape, and we reach with the pinky a full step. And we do the palm muting still. And you work your way up the neck. And when it starts to hurt, you stop. And then the next day, you try this again, and you work way up, and eventually you'll be able to stretch up here. With this, that new blues will sound more like. So that's just a quick short version of it, but basically with the palm muting and with that nice turnaround, it sounds a little bit better. Okay, in the next lesson, we're going to add some more cool stuff to this blues, such as an intro, and we're also going to add little nuances to this playing. We can add that note, We can add this to it. So we're going to add some cool stuff to it, and then eventually you can sort of improvise yourself and make your own 12-bar blues progression.